you to leave the stage if you don't stop yelling. You don't need to tell me how to do my job. Well, Tiffany's twin brother, Derek, says that Wanda is so manipulative that she even tried to break up his marriage. Let's hear what he says.
My brother Derek got married 5 years ago to a woman from another country.
I thought she was going to be the perfect woman, and she turned out to be hell.
My mother convinced me that my wife was playing me for her green card.
Derek was manipulated. My brother moved out of the house and into the house with my parents.
I didn't know who to believe. I didn't know if I wanted to believe my wife or my mother.
Derek went back to his wife after Tiffany and his wife convinced him to go home.
When I told my mom that I was going to get back with my wife, my mom kept calling me, basically harassing me. So the next thing that I know, my mother called 911 on me.
Derek was in major emotional distress. He didn't know if he was coming or going.
The police came to my door and said, look, we're here to help you. My mother was telling them that I was very dangerous. I was trying to myself. I had weapons in the house. None of that was true. I finally decided to go with the officers because I felt like I was going to be arrested.
I only called the police to help him because I was worried and concerned mother. That's the only reason why I did it. I don't understand why he didn't understand that. I'm willing to cut my mother completely out of my life so I don't have to deal with the drama anymore.
Well, Derek, thank you for being here. You guys are twins. Are y'all close?
Yes, very.
So you support each other and you're in contact and all?
We do.
And your mother has your wife's wedding rings?
Yes.
Why does she have them?
I really don't know why.
Tell the truth, Derek. Tell the truth. You're lying. Tell the truth. Tell the truth.
Anyway, Dr. Phil,
I'll be glad.
when I went up there, I went to the bedroom, my mom, I didn't even know my mom had the wedding rings until my mom showed me. You still got them, Mama?
No, I got my own.
All right. Well, I didn't know nothing about it till my mom showed me. And the second ring, the second ring, she went over to my house.
Because you sat there.
You sat there over there.
No,
I did. What did you tell her, Derek?
I did sit there.
What did you tell her?
First of all, I
Don't sit up here alone.
Mom knocked on the door, Dad, and came over there and started a whole bunch of mess with my wife.
But why was she coming over there?
Then when I went over there with my,
Why was I coming over there?
Why was you coming over there?
But Mom, still my ring.
I showed you the rings. You left the rings over my house.
Listen to
and when I went over there,
did I know you? But did I know it?
Hold on, stop. We don't need to yell.
That's why we can't resolve anything because they'll never listen.
We don't need to yell. Do you have the rings?
Can I talk now? Derek came over to the house.
Do you have the rings?
Yes. Derek came over the house telling us that we're going on to Dr. Phil's show.
Dad said it was nothing the police can do about it or nothing. Y'all think it's right.
Well, listen to me. I'm talking about the day you came over my house.
That's what we're talking about, Mom.
The day you came over.
You told her to keep
I never gave my mom.
You told her to keep them, Derek.
I got something to say about that.
Wait a minute,
hold on, Mom. If I gave you the wedding ring, what did I? Mom, when you showed me in the movie, I was separated from my wife, and I told
Mom, you can't have
who mother, anybody in this crowd, would you wear your son's wife's wedding ring?
You left the ring.
Anybody.
You left your.
That's not normal, Mom.
So put them on my fingers so they wouldn't get lost.
So they wouldn't. And I had that. I'm a grown 30.
And I told you that you left them over the house.
Stop talking.
Seems like you allowing them to team up on her, and I'm not up there saying a word. That's not right.
Well, we'll get you a stool. Bring him a stool and put him right up here. Bring him a stool. We'll put you right up here. You feel like she needs protection? We'll put you right up here. But you damn sure going to be accountable when you get up here. So bring it out here. Put him right up here. Come right here, sir.
You're not going to be accountable.
Growing up, my mother was into voodoo. A couple months ago, my mother had stolen my sister-in-law's wedding rings, and she put a fix on her rings so that he would leave her.
She told me if my wife wore the rings, something bad would happen.
I told Derek that I would bless it. And all it is just saging it and trying to get them to improve their marriage. I wasn't doing black magic. I do good things to try to make the family come together.
You have the wedding rings. You told us you were going to bring the wedding rings here and give them back to him.
I wanted to, but we were rushing and I forgot. But I did tell Derek.
Wait a minute. You can't just gloss over that. You told us you were going to bring the rings and give them back to your son. Where are they?
It's not out of intention not bringing them. I forgot them. I was rushing, and I'm telling you the truth. I wanted to bring them so I
him. I tried to get those rings back to Dirk
2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago when you came over the house.
Well, hold on.
Yes, you did.
Hold on. You did say you were going to bring him, but then you didn't.
I forgot. Now look, don't make me lie. I'm not lying. I forgot him. I had him out on the dresser to bring him, and I forgot him. He can have his wedding ring.
Dr. Phil, can I
Yeah,
say
please.
No, that we need to talk more. I need to talk more.
In regards to the wedding rings, when I came down for my sister's graduation that I was banned from, I came down and I tried to do things the right way for all of us. I called law enforcement to get involved. I called the police department to be a personal escort over to my father and mother's residence so that we can retrieve our things. All of my military achievements, all 8 years worth, are in their home. And I did not give it to you. I held it. You're my parents. Anyway, I gave them. I let them have my stuff as far as for safekeeping. I'm deployed all the time. I don't have anywhere to like permanently stay. And on behalf of my brother's wife's wedding rings. So the police officers come over there and they say, hey, you know, basically we're going to try to help you guys get your stuff back. So my father comes outside.
I call the cops. Dirk calls my mother.
Hold on. Let her speak.
So my father comes outside, as he always does, as a spokesperson, and for the police department. Police department comes up and asks, like, you know, so they basically want the things back. So he says, well, my wife say she can't find them right now. You had an opportunity to give the rings back then, but why didn't you give them when the police department?
But y'all cussing us out.
Okay, hold on.
You didn't even come
Don't have
outside.
to yell.
Y'all need to talk.
I didn't say that, Mom. I'm sorry.
You said, "Well, I was dead."
Mom, I did.
Your wife said she was dead.
Hell, what about that time you took TT's stuff? TT died in 2010 and threw it away.
Okay, stop.
That was years.
You know how
Okay, I'm going to ask you to leave the stage if you don't stop yelling. It's just that. Listen, you don't need to tell me how to do my job. You're either going to stop yelling or I'm going to excuse you from here. So I'm asking you politely to stop yelling and screaming. And you don't need to tell me how to do my job.
Okay.
So let's just get that straight right now.
Okay.
If you forgot the rings, you forgot the rings. I'm not saying you're lying about it, but will you give the rings back to him when you get home?
I tried to, and yes.
I didn't ask you what you tried to do. When you get home, will you make sure that the rings are returned to him?
Yes.
Will you make sure that happens?
Yes, and that's the only way I said that they were going to get them back. If Dr. Phil said that he feels they should get it back, then they're going to get it back. Otherwise, they wouldn't have gotten it. But let me say this, Dr. Phil. 2 weeks ago, when he came around to say that we were going on the Dr. Phil show, that we should go on the Dr. Phil show, we got into an argument then. He stormed out of the house, and my wife said, wait a minute, let me go upstairs and get you these rings. You said, no, keep them. As you was running out the door to the car, you said, no, keep them. You could have got the rings then.
I was going up the steps.
Why didn't you take them?
Let him finish.
You could have got them then. Why didn't you take them when your mother was going up to get them, to give them to you? Why didn't you take the rings then, Derek?
Because I wanted to show Dr. Phil that y'all still have my stuff. I ain't gonna lie, Dr. Phil, I did.
But why didn't you
Because
take
you
the
were
rings?
scared to get on Dr. Phil's show. That's why I knew. But what about the girlfriend that died 2010? Y'all threw her stuff away. I don't care. Y'all think that was right.
Okay, listen. Stop. Do y'all understand that you can't hear one another if you're both talking at the same
Well, that's how
time?
it's been for years. That's why we can't resolve anything. They want to do all the
Stop.
talking.
Allow someone to speak before you start. We're going to take a break because I need it. Why would Wanda say that her daughter Tiffany was?
I said,
We're going to talk about that when we come back.
my kids are as bipolar as the mother. If y'all say that your mother's crazy, y'all are crazy too. They want to put crazy on mom. But mom's getting help.
I know I take my medication, and I know I'm not the one that's causing the problem. It's Tiffany. It's you, Tiffany. It's you.
Now, Tiffany and her twin brother Derek say their mother Wanda has brainwashed their father Kevin into believing that they are making up stories about Wanda. But Kevin says he thinks the twins might be bipolar too.
You are.
Listen, I'm not one for throwing a bunch of labels around, but the thing I want to know is, have you told people that the pictures that she takes for modeling are really just bait for men that she's herself with?
Every picture Tiffany showed me, I said, oh gosh, they're beautiful. I wish I had
But
that.
have you?
Tiffany, you know I told you how
No,
beautiful.
you're talking to me. You're not talking to her. You're talking to me.
I told her they were beautiful. Look at those beautiful pictures.
Now answer my question.
I had no.
Have you told people that she is herself?
No.
You're denying that you have said that she's herself.
Yeah,
I said that.
And you said that she.
explain it, Dr.
I
Phil?
hope so.
Yes, look, I said that out of concern because of what my son said.
Out of concern.
Because
No, listen, one person is speaking right now, and it's Kevin. Go.
he said that you had men coming in and out of your house. Yes, you did.
I said knocking on the door, and I was wondering who those people were.
Don't cut
because
me
as
off,
a
Derek.
no,
Don't cut me
Listen,
off. Don't cut me
listen,
off.
listen.
You said that they were going into the bedroom, and you were saying, man, not my sister, but she will not believe anything that we say concerning her brother. They're going to stick together.
Well, I have a statement from your sister, April, and she said this: Wanda has had affairs, 4 that I know of. At Tiffany's grandmother's funeral, Wanda showed Tiffany's modeling pictures and stated Tiffany is...
No, I didn't. Oh, they made up some good stories, didn't they?
That's my sister. I have 2 sisters.
Oh, that's
They've been
me.
against her since the day we first met. I've been together with her for 36 years. We've been married for 33 years. They've been against her since the day
try to
we
fight
first
me
met.
today.
Okay,
Of
so-
course, they're going to say all the things that they need to say to them.
To help
try
them.
and tear her down. Of course, they're going
They've
to
been
say
trying to
that.
tear-
So you're saying that your sister is making this up?
Yes,
All
of
right,
course.
Kendra, are you still with us?
Yes, I am.
All right, Kendra, have you heard Wanda speaking about Tiffany
No.
herself?
Dr. Phil, she never specifically said to me the word. She had asked me if Tiffany was using those pictures to solicit men.
Oh, I
So
didn't.
she never said.
Oh, girl, you lied.
But she
I
did,
always
and
had
she
good things
did,
to say
you know,
to you
hint
about my
towards it.
daughter. You're lying. Stop lying. Don't do that to me. But I never told you no mess like that. And I'm going back on Facebook and look at that because I never talked about my daughter to you. So you're lying. You're lying. Don't do this. Don't get on TV and do that to me.
Phil, Dr.
Don't you
Phil.
dare, because I don't even know you.
Dr. Phil, my daughter
You
has
helping
reached
Tiffany.
out to so many people, and
Yeah, you are.
to get them to come and
I
lie
think you
for
sit
her.
there lying.
And that's
What about-
exactly
let me
what
tell you,
she
Dr.
does.
No,
That's exactly what
okay,
she
hold
does.
on, hold on.
Tiffany,
You want something else.
But we won't
Stop,
resolve
stop,
this
let
on
him
the
talk.
show, and so I thought we won't resolve
Can I
this
say
on
one
the
thing,
show.
Dr.
You know what?
Not arguing, not hollering and fighting. Can I say
Kendra received a text from Wanda that Tiffany was being promiscuous, correct?
Yes, Dr. Phil, that is also correct.
And she was.
Did you send a text saying that Tiffany was being promiscuous?
No. No.
She has the text.
Wait, what it say? What it say? Put it up. Let me see
What
what
did
it
she
said.
say? Just tell her what it said.
I do have to disagree with what she's saying. Like I said, Tiffany was my roommate, and my husband now was my boyfriend at the time. And Miss Wanda was very, very nice. She was very smiley. She was always friendly.
I was good
She
to
just
you.
slipped in there. She just slipped in there that we all know Tiffany is promiscuous, and I shouldn't leave her alone with my boyfriend.
I didn't say that. No, I know that's a lie. I know that's a
all
lie.
right, we're going to take a break
This is
here.
a mess.
We're going to take a break.
Hey,
They're going.
Kendra, get off, because you're lying.
No,
You need to get off.
I'll
You're lying.
decide when she gets off. Coming up,
I know you do,
does
Doc.
Kevin trust Wanda now? I'm going to ask him what he thinks needs to happen with his wife. Wanda has been diagnosed over the years as bipolar. Now, I can't diagnose you sitting here today, but I have to tell you, if I was seeing you in my office privately, which I don't do, so there's no danger of that happening.
It wouldn't be dangerous.
I don't think bipolar would be on my short list of considerations. There's not anything that I'm seeing here that suggests to me that bipolar is a very likely factor in your conduct or behavior.
When I go to see the doctor every month, all I think all they doing is pushing pills because my feelings are still the same. I stay in the bed all day because I miss my kids. If they want me dead, I was going to, and I am. So I said, you know what? I'm not asking for pity or anything. I'm right now because I want my family back.
You're not gonna get it.
No, Mom.
You're not gonna-
I love y'all. If y'all got to go out of my life, then so be it.
Mom, it's too much drama.
And it will not be no drama if we get help and we get counseling. It will not be no drama.
Let me say this.
No need to come in.
You
There's
have-
no need to come to this show. Why y'all bring me on the show to make me look bad?
Nobody made you come. You came on your own.
I wasn't coming. I wasn't coming. But I came because to show y'all that I do love you all.
Y'all threw TT stuff away. I know you say, okay, I'm married, this and that, blah, 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 blah. but y'all can't speed my grieving process.
We wasn't trying, baby.
Wasn't trying.
Okay then, I never got an apology. If y'all wasn't
Yes, we have 1,000
you
times,
didn't.
Yes,
Never.
we did.
You never apologized.
we
You
have.
told me not to mess with
Yes,
them.
we have.
That's
Yes,
what you
we
said.
apologized,
And you said,
Derek.
as far as holding our stuff, you was in the right to have that stuff.
It was been in there for
Okay,
years.
all right,
Then
hold
you
on.
say that.
Okay,
You want to
everybody,
act the fool with us?
I'm
we
31
gonna hold
old.
it.
If I
Derek.
took your stuff, how would you
Derek.
feel?
everybody stop for a minute.
Derek.
I want to speak to Derek for a minute here, and I want no one else to speak. TT is a former relationship you were in, correct?
Yes, sir.
And in 2010, what happened?
She died in my arms. And a couple of months, after her death, a couple of months later, you know, I went into the bedroom, into the closet, and seen that her stuff was gone. I confronted my dad about it, and my dad said, don't bother Wanda right now.
Okay. So you were in a relationship with this girl,
Yes, sir.
and she was
Yes.
very sorry for your loss, by the way. And you're quite right. Grieving is different for everyone. And so your feeling is whoever did what is that her memory for you was disrespected
Highly.
in the way her things were disposed of. And were you around at the time, or were you gone?
I met her once, but I also got a phone call from her mother. She let me know and basically told her that it was time. She felt like she could put a time on when it was time for him to let go. So
I don't
she got
feel
rid
like
of his
a put
thing.
time.
Got rid
She
of
called
the
me and told
pictures,
me.
all that.
It was 2 years later, Derek. It was
It's
2
in
years
our
later.
house.
It was in our
But
house for 2
Mom,
years.
why would y'all do something
I'm sorry.
like that?
I'm sorry. We just
It
started
feel
grieving.
good to hear it now.
Yeah, and
But
we just started
if we never
grieving.
got on this show, I would have never heard
We
it.
moving forward.
I am very sorry for your loss, and everybody grieves at a different rate,
Right.
in a different way. And
whole year.
if the grief process is disrupted by you feeling like her memory's been violated or something, then that kind of hits the reset button and takes you back to day
It
one,
does.
and you kind of have to restart all over again. And I'm sorry that happened to you, and I don't think either your mother or father would do anything to hurt you in that regard intentionally. They might be insensitive, or they might not see things through your eyes. But I think you have to be forgiving.
We're sorry for that.
Well, I'm back with a family that is really disjointed and really dysfunctional, and I want to talk to the two of you for a minute, and I want you to forget about the parental role that you have here. And Kevin, I commend you for your commitment and your standing by this woman for 36 years and hanging in there, and you've stood in there through a lot of stuff. She's cheated on you, and you know it.
And I had a baby.
I'm talking to him. You've raised a baby that she's had with another
She's
man,
mine.
as though it were your own. She has been, to say the least, at times, if not at most times, very high maintenance. I admire you and I respect you for that, and I commend you for it. There's a point at which failing to hold her accountable for her emotions, her lability, her using mental illness as a dodge, as an excuse, as a way to explain away behavior that she in fact has control of,
Never did.
is unfair to her. And you're cheating yourself and you're cheating her if and when you do that. And I hear her saying, oh, I don't steal. Well, I do steal, but it's my bipolar. It's my bipolar.
No, it's not.
I heard you on tape. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to your husband. You have allowed her to do this. And I personally doubt that she's bipolar. I can't say that she is. Somebody needs to sit down and deal with you and her in a thoughtful, respectful, attentive way and figure out what pain and turmoil she's dealing with inside. And if you let her use it as a dodge, as an excuse, as a con, you're cheating her.
Right.
She deserves peace. She deserves to escape the pain and the turmoil. If you could unscrew the top of her head and look inside, it would scare the hell out of you.
Of course. Oh, yes. The
And
doctors have explained it to me.
if you could help that, you would want to do that, would you not?
Yes.
And if she could get better, then you would be willing to relate to her one step at a time. True? I'm not saying you want to go on a month-long vacation with her,
Right.
but you would be willing to spend an hour with her in a public place, see how that goes, take another step, see how that goes, take another step. You just don't want to expose yourself to her because of your history with her, correct?
Correct. Like I've told everyone else, that I shouldn't have to fight for my mother's love, her acceptance.
Baby, I always look.
I
And
agree.
that I have been trying my best
I
for
didn't know
years.
that, baby.
I've been trying to
I didn't
gain my
know that.
mother's acceptance, her,
I didn't know that.
validation, and you know how it feels
Tiffany.
as a daughter to lose a child at 5 months. I was 5 months pregnant and I lost it.
Stop talking and let her speak.
5 months pregnant and losing a child, and your mother lies about why she can't be at the hospital. To tell somebody because she has heart problems, and to have a father that basically backs her up, the way he supports her, I wish he would support me. The way that she supports him, I wish she would support me. I have been through enough with her, and I'm to the point now, Dr. Phil, I came to you more so often to receive your blessing that it is okay to close this chapter in my life.
Well, I'm going to tell you what I think about that and how to do what I think you need to do when we come back. Wonder if anybody has noticed what's happening here. Have you noticed that she has stopped yelling and actually started listening? She's actually heard what her daughter Tiffany just had to say. Look, I've buried both of my parents. Buried my mother, my father. Robin has buried her mother and her father. And I've often said, don't let the sun set on you another day without saying and doing anything and everything you need to do with the people in your life that you need to say and do, because there's no guarantee that I'll be alive at the end of this sentence. You don't have to be in this relationship. You don't have to have that relationship to be okay. Because sometimes you just have to give yourself what you wish you could get from somebody else. I was 42 when my father died, and at that point I'd graduated #1 in my class. I was a father and a husband and very successful, and been to college on a football scholarship. I had done a lot of things, and not one time did I ever hear him say, I'm proud of you. Not one time in 42 years did I ever hear him say that. But I tell you what, I could look myself in the mirror and say, I'm proud of you. And I married a woman that could look at me and say, I'm proud of you. You feel that in different ways. And maybe they'll bring that, maybe they won't.
Touch me, please.
No, just hang on. Let me talk. I want you to know that I'm going to offer help to your mother in particular and support with your father. And I mean real help, not throw pills at you help. You deserve better than that.
I've been seeking. I've been looking.
And you deserve better than that. I think you've done some things that have had some horrific results.
In the past.
That's right. And
Yes.
the past is over. Not even God can change what has happened, but we're here now and we can work on what's going forward. There's a lot of work that needs to be done here first. I hope I can do something with this toxicity, and I want you to give me a chance to do that and then see what happens.
Yes.
Will you do that?
Yes.
I can tell you that just since you've been here, you've stopped yelling, you've started listening, and you've said you'll accept the help that I'm willing to arrange for you. If you want a relationship with your daughter, with your son, then you need to earn the right to have it. Because they're adults. It's now their choice. And having a relationship with them is a privilege, not a right.
What about it? What about us have the opposite? What about the opposite? It seemed like they talk more than I did today. I mean,
Yeah, it may seem like that, but that's not right. But you've been heard, and listen, this isn't a one-way street. This is a two-way street, but the only person you can fix is you.
So this was part two in a two-part story. In part one, we saw Wanda having all kinds of outlandish behavior on the show. She was yelling and screaming on stage. We learned that she wore a
You did
white
say you
dress
were going to bring them, but then you
wedding.
didn't.
Tiffany's her daughter. And during the wedding, she first made Tiffany late for the wedding. Then during the ceremony, she caught the Holy Ghost and started screaming and shouting and gyrating and causing Stephen had to be led out of the church by her husband Kevin. We learned that she stole money from Tiffany while Tiffany was deployed overseas with
I came down and I tried to
and in
do
this
things the
episode,
right
we
way
learned
for
that
all
she
of us.
stole her
I called
son's
law enforcement
wife's
to get
wedding
involved.
rings,
I called the
and then
police
she
department
threw
to be a
out the
personal escort
belongings
over to
of her
my
son's
father and
former
mother's residence
girlfriend who
so
passed
that we
away.
can retrieve
I
our
find it
things. All
interesting
of my
that Dr. Phil
military
says
achievements
that
or
he
8
doesn't
years
think
worth
she's
are
bipolar. I'm curious to know what this diagnosis be.
I
I know
let
she
them have my
definitely
stuff
strikes
as
me
far
as
as
a
for safekeeping.
narcissist.
I'm
She seems
deployed all the
pretty
time. I don't have
histrionic
any way to
as well. And her husband Kevin is definitely an enabler. I love what Tiffany said at the end to her father, which is you support her. I wish you would support me the way that you support her. Because all throughout part one and in this episode, it's apparent to me that he's throwing all of his love and his support and his assistance and his compassion and his empathy, he's putting all of that behind his wife and has pretty much none of it left for any of his children. I like what Dr. Phil said at the end that, you know, if Tiffany's parents are not meeting her needs a certain way, she's certainly entitled to build those relationships and start meeting those needs for herself. It's what I had to do when I let go of my relationships with my parents, and I've been on that journey to meet my own needs, and I'm meeting those needs far better than my parents ever could. What do you guys think about this episode? Do you think that Wanda is bipolar, or do you think that she's not? Do you have any experience with
You don't need to tell me how to do my job. You're either going to stop yelling or I'm going to excuse you from here. So I'm asking you politely.
What do you think about the dad, Kevin? Do you think he's an enabler? And what do you think
you don't need to tell me how to do my job.
brother should do
So
moving
let's just
forward?
get that
Should they
straight
just
right now.
cut off the relationships with both of their parents or just with Wanda? Let me know what you think about this. Drop it in the comments.